How's it going, guys? And welcome to a special holiday knife banner. Basically, we just wanted to grab some knives and hang out. So every knife on the table has come from you guys on YouTube community or on Instagram, but please feel free to leave a ton of suggestions down in the comment section or in the live chat thing. We'll pull your knives live and we'll also look at them there. But we got a sweet giveaway going on right now. Let's just kick this thing off with some free crap.
Let's do it.
All right, what do we got?
You guys want free stuff? I got you free stuff. This is hold on, got some stickers here. No more stickers.
No more stickers.
This is a Tect T-Shirt. Now, I don't know if you guys have gotten one of our T-shirts before, but they're extremely soft and comfortable for my manly skin.
Yeah.
and yeah, dude, this is actually a really sweet design. So how do they win?
So this is how you guys get this. You just spend $119 or more on the website. Boom, free Tect T-shirt.
$119.01 and it's yours.
And it's yours. So a lot of great knives in that price range, obviously. And honestly, those shirts are really nice. We've done some giveaway shirts in the past where it's like, it's a nice shirt, it's a free shirt. It's not the comfiest. This is very comfy for your comfy for your manly skin. Kurt, 2019.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Also, guys, some fun stuff we're gonna do as some of you guys get here for the live stream. Again, jump in that live chat. We've got a magic elf running around, and he is going to be grabbing any knife you guys want to see, and we're just gonna look at him, talk about him. If you guys want some comparisons, size comparisons, whatever you want, and just have a good time. So we also have these SD Classic Victorinoxes that we did with Frankie Bird and Nick Shabazz. These are live on the website right now. The last time we ran these, they sold out in a few hours.
Whoa.
Yeah, so if you guys want to support these YouTubers or just kind of get a cool exclusive SD Classic, jump on the website and grab them while you can. They're moving quick. Also, if you're not subscribed to Frankie Bird and Nick Shabazz, you should be.
Shame.
Because they have some fun videos.
Shame.
And then kind of a big sale we have going on that we're stoked on. So you guys have seen these Bally's before. I'm gonna be very careful here. They come very sharp. So you guys have seen these Bally's before. This is the Hinder Neves Bally. Obviously it's made by Hinder Knives. It's a great little Bally. Came out in June. Pretty new to the scene.
Yeah.
We had them at Bally Comp. Some of the Bally kids flipped them and they enjoyed them, had a good time with them. We actually just put these on sale, but they're only on sale for a limited time. So they were going for $410. We got them on sale for $299.
What?
So it's a pretty premium Bally for a very, very fair cost if you're into flipping. May not be your best first Bally. Maybe step in along the shallow end. But if you're already flipping, these are really great. And like I always say, I'm not a flipper. I don't know a lot. I know how to do 3 tricks, but we have Kyle from the warehouse. If you guys have seen our Instagram, you guys have seen Kyle on there flipping. How's it going, buddy?
What's up, guys?
So Kyle, show us a couple tricks. Tell me about this thing. So we were talking about this earlier, and you were playing around with one because we got a couple new colors in. Those ones are also on sale, and you were remarking about the tolerances on this.
Yeah, I think usually when I'm honing in on my butterfly knives, I kind of look at just the handle play.
Yeah.
And I don't know if the camera can get this, but this is all just kind of moving this around. That's pretty tight.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
We just pulled this out of a box. This isn't tuned or anything. This is straight out of the box. Incredible tolerances, what you would expect from Rick Hinder, right?
Dude, can you just see these skills
I know,
right now?
See, guys, this is why we don't even try. Because people are just flip it. And I'm first, I'll cut myself. Second, I won't look that good doing it.
Guys, I can't flip because I've got hams for hands.
It's true. You'd have sliced Christmas hams.
I know, seriously.
It 'tis the season, but not for that. So anyways, thanks for coming on and showing us some sweet stuff.
No problem.
And as you guys can see, straight from the horse's mouth, really tight tolerances, nice spinning Bally. Thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Thanks, Kyle. He is the flipper.
He is. And
HP.
I wonder, let us know if anybody cringed when he dropped, a $300, $400 knife, right? $300 right now.
Right.
That's just the game when you play with Bally's, right?
Oh, yeah.
You see these guys with
that's normal.
You see these guys with $400 or $500 Bally's and they're just dropping them left and right because it's a tool, and the tool is to do tricks, right? That's what you're doing.
Everybody out there needs to know that if you're flipping Bally's, you're also dropping Bally's.
Yeah, and you're getting cut.
That's a normal thing. Oh yeah,
you're not getting out of it
Dude,
without getting
Kyle was showing me how he has calluses along his index finger because it's been sliced so many times, over the years.
If you guys are flippers, let us know in the comments how much do you guys get cut on a regular basis. I hear it's not bad though. It's like a paper cut. It's kind of more annoying.
Yeah, because it's so sharp, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, anyways. anyways, so fun thing from Rick Hinder. If you guys are just joining us for our live stream, we're just doing some like live holiday shopping, looking at some sales, looking at some knives you guys wanted to see. Every knife on the table right now is from you guys. We didn't pick a single one. Well, we picked them from comments, but we didn't choose a single one on the table. What's the first one we got on the table?
We have one from Jonathan. He wanted to see the Ferrum Forge Lackey. And this is a cool little knife. It's very slim. Very slim.
Yeah.
You got very slim G10 scales. And it's D2 steel. Comes with this little sheath. It's actually a pretty cool little fixed blade.
Yeah, and the blade on this one might be a little bit dirty. We recently did a 30-day carry challenge.
Right, we've been using this one.
Yeah, so for 30 days, all I did was carry fixed blades that you guys recommended. We have a video coming soon, hopefully, fingers crossed, that we'll kind of be doing a review of those. But out of all of them, spoiler alert, this was one of my favorites.
Really?
And the reason why is it was just so thin and just disappeared. And I carried an appendix carry across the front.
Right.
Just really thin. That D2 blade was razor sharp, great knife. The only thing I would improve is the sheath. The sheath was a little dangly for me, and I prefer to make my own fixed blade sheaths anyways.
Right.
The sheath was a little dangly, but otherwise, dude, this Lackey, awesome knife.
This is the Lackey in the hams.
Yeah.
Ham hands.
Very slender knife,
It's
but
very
how does it
slim.
feel in the hand?
You know what?
Because it is a thin knife.
For so slim of a knife, it's actually not bad. And this, the jimping up here really gives you a better purchase. So
I love jimping on the back of a spine. That's like my favorite. Also, if you guys want any call-outs or anything, just let our main man Trevor know. He's in the comments, and I got you guys pulled up right here, so he'll shoot me the comments.
you guys can get this Lackey for $59.95.
That's another great thing, right? It's a great slender EDC fixed blade and really affordable price.
Right.
Another one that I carried, and I don't have somebody's name here, we just heard a lot of people were like, fixed blade scout carry. So we grabbed a couple fixed blade scout carries. The other one that we have is the Bradford Guardian 3. This is the modified sheep's foot, just a modified in the front,
Right.
worn clip blade, whatever you want to call it. So my Micarta handle, this has got the M390 blade steel, and this was another one that I carried. And man, this thing was absolutely incredible.
I remember you carrying it.
Yeah.
When he's carrying knives, you see him throughout the day at his desk, like pulling them out and cutting stuff. And I'm like, he really went for this knife a lot.
Yeah, this one, it was a 30-day challenge, and then after the 30-day challenge, this one was on my hip for a while after, because I really did like how sharp it was. I liked the blade profile. So it's a great little scout carry right from Bradford, and you can pick this thing up for $189 on the website, which for my Micarta M390, and it really, guys, just an incredible carry. Great knife. For
It's
the
an
price.
awesome knife. For
Nope, never mind. This is for the next section that I'll be doing. And so just so you guys know, we were talking to some people the other day, and they were like, "Oh yeah, Christmas is coming up and everything. Christmas is next week." If you're watching this live or the week before Christmas is next week.
You're running out of time.
So if you're looking to get any knives for Christmas, or if you're looking to get knives for somebody for Christmas or whatever, this is the week, because you're gonna run out of time real soon.
Right.
That's another reason we thought we'd do a little, shop live with us, check out what we got, because that way you guys can get some size comparisons and stuff.
So, am I up next?
Dude, you're up next.
I'm up next. Okay, I'm actually excited about this one. This one is the James brand, the Carter. I don't understand why they called it the Carter.
It's like James brand, because technically we always say James brand, but it's really the James brand. So they like to
Carter.
put the in front, just their branding.
Folsom?
I don't know.
The chapter?
Probably.
Maybe. Anyway, doesn't matter. Guys, this is, I can't remember what they called this lock.
Is it a slide lock? Everybody's got a different name for this
Everybody has a
style.
different name.
We all know what this lock is.
Whatever.
It works great.
I'm calling it the Slippy Doo lock.
Slippy Doo. It's got a great Slippy Doo lock. Great action.
It actually really is. And I was actually talking to some guys earlier today about how everybody's starting to use these this type of lock. And some of them are really crunchy. And this one is smooth.
It's true.
It's actually a really good one.
As this lock becomes more and more popular, right? Because the patent opened up on it, so now other people can use it. But the name that Benchmade use is locked in by Benchmade, so they can't call it the Axis lock. But they're all very, very similar. Some of them are a little different, but they are very similar. And it's true, you have to get them just right for them to not be crunchy. And James Brand did a great job with this one.
Yeah, this one, it's sweet. Micarta, it even has a micarta backspacer. I don't know if you can get a close in on that pocket clip, but it is beyond deep carry.
Yeah, it is.
It's a little bit beyond deep carry. And this is a cool knife. You get the thumb disc and VG10 steel.
VG10 steel, which, at what price?
$159.
$159. So when this launched, guys, we took some time and we did some stories on it because obviously there's some consideration there. Usually at VG10, you're seeing a knife in a little bit of a lower price bracket. If you guys want a full review of this knife, check out our buddy Taylor at Best Damn EDC. He did a whole walkthrough on it like a week ago,
right?
Something like that. And he has great insight on it. I think that I lined up with everything on him with that video, except he mentioned that the pocket clip seemed to kind of get in his road. And I know, Taylor, I know you're more of a, he's more of a lanyard guy. Put a lanyard on it, right?
Okay.
So I know you're more of a lanyard guy. For me, I was actually really worried about the pocket clip, but doesn't seem to get in the road, doesn't seem to cause any major hot spots.
Really?
Yeah. So that would be the only place I think I deviated from Taylor. But if you guys want a full review on that Carter, check out Taylor's video on Best Damn EDC.
You know, I've been paying attention to Ben.
Yeah.
Our Ben.
Yeah.
And he's been carrying one.
Yep, that's true.
And he's been liking it.
He's been liking it too. Yeah.
So anyway, guys, this is actually a really great knife. I'm a James Brand fan, and the Carter is sweet.
It is. It's a good little knife. All right, so jumping into a little bit of a different knife. Oh, hey, we got some call-outs here. Just a second. Does Zach say, Doran J asked, does Zach say rad anymore? I do. I say rad all the time.
Super rad.
It's super rad. If you guys will remember, there was a video a while back. I think I used rad maybe like 4 or 5 times, probably more than I should have, but it's a word I use a lot anyways. And some people harped on me in the comments. So the next WoW we did, I actually wore a shirt that just said rad.
Yeah. No, and that's the thing is like, that's just normal. Like, normal talk with Zach.
That's just how I talk.
Yeah, that's just how
I think it's from being raised on Ninja Turtles. When I was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when I was a kid.
And that punk scene down in Vegas. I understand that.
It's true. And then Sam Holiday said, when are we finally going to get an axe banter? I like that idea. Let's put it on the books. You want to do an axe banter?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, so Sam
my gosh.
Holiday, keep your eyes peeled. Axe banter coming your way soon. Famous Hydra says we need a Main Man Trevor T-shirt. I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
Oh
Guys,
my gosh.
let us know in the comments right now in live. Just hit F. Just do the F thing. Just hit F. Let us know if I see enough. When we're done, I'm going to review this. If I see enough of those, we're making Main Man Trevor T-shirts. And we either do it as a giveaway or you can buy it for a couple bucks. We'll figure it out.
Right. Yes. Main Man Trevor.
Tyler Ship in caps says we need more mermaids in stock. We completely agree. We bought everything that Boker has made. Well, they didn't make. They catch them in a magical lake in Germany. Obviously. But we've bought everything. So I think we just need to wait for the next hatching season of the mermaids to get more of them.
Yep.
But we feel you, buddy.
It's where we're not doing catch and release.
Exactly.
You know?
We want to be, good stewards of our environment.
Exactly.
And then
no trace.
Taco the Goldfish. Great username.
Taco
the Goldfish. I love it.
That's awesome.
He says, we need a purple Kalashnikov, and he's not wrong. They're coming. I promise they're coming. We thought we were going to get them sooner, so we were talking about them like a month or two ago. They got a little delayed. So hopefully in January, I'm hoping, we're going to have ourselves a purple-bladed Kalashnikov.
It'd be cool.
It will be cool.
I'm
It's going
excited.
to be sweet. All right, let's jump into a couple more knives you guys wanted to see on the table. So Colby Cole, he said, this may be off-brand tonight. Nothing's off-brand for tonight. We can pull any knives you guys want to look at. Could we do a comparison and discussion of the Inkosi and the Sebenza? So I have a Sebenza and I have an Inkosi, and I went with the large on both so you can kind of see, like, size-wise, they line up pretty dang close. So up top, we have the Sebenza. And obviously with the Sebenza, you get the S35 VN blade. You get the titanium construction with the Reeve integral lock. I mean, we've said it more than once, and I think it still holds true. The Sebenza is the yardstick by which every pocket knife, every folder is measured. I mean, the Sebenza is, it's definitely not perfect because nothing's perfect, right?
Right.
But it is a knife that is made with super high tolerances and just stellar build design. And then with the Inkosi, you also get the S35VN blade. You also get the titanium construction. You also get the Reeve integral lock. So you'll notice they're very, very similar in a lot of ways. So where they differ is, well, just for fun, the Sebenza means work, the Inkosi means chief. And let's look at these blade stocks here. I'll take this real quick. So one of the big differences between the two is with the Inkosi, you're going to get a thicker blade stock. So
Gotcha.
thicker blade stock with the Inkosi. With the Inkosi, you're also going to get additional finger choils. So you're going to get the additional finger choils with the Inkosi up here on top. And then also the Inkosi rides on oversized bronze phosphor washer. So you just get more washer, a little bit of a smoother action, just kind of more of a refined taste than the Sebenza. So that would be the main differences between the two. But I intentionally pulled these in similar blade profiles and everything so you guys could see they are very, very similar. But the Inkosi is just a little bit meatier, just a little bit smoother than the Sebenza. So hopefully, Colby, that helps you out with your comparison there. And then I've got a medium-sized hand. So that's what it looks like in a medium-sized hand. Let's get it in the ham hands with that Inkosi. Sebenza, they're about the same size, so.
Ham hands.
How does that feel?
That actually fits really well in
Yeah.
the hams.
Yeah.
Just straight in the hams.
I mean, and that's the thing is these knives go for like $450. Like they're not inexpensive knives. This is a personal grill knife. The Sebenza is a personal grill knife for me. And they're not cheap knives, but the thing is they are made to be hammered. You know what I mean? It's like $450. It's like Kyle dropping the $300 Bally, right? Like
Right.
it's meant to be dropped. You're supposed to drop the
Yeah,
Bally if you're really
and that's-
flipping.
right.
And with the Sebenza or with an Inkosi, it's meant to get hammered. It's meant to go to work. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Go to work.
So anyways, Colby,
agree.
hopefully that helps you out. Hopefully Santa's bringing you one of those because I've been asking Santa for one of these for like 3 years and I still haven't got one.
Crap, I want Santa to bring me a Sebenza.
Right? I take it in Kosi. I don't care.
Santa, hook it up.
All right. What do we got
What do we
next?
got? All right.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
have got Zach's favorite rendition of the Cold Steel Recon 1.
Not just favorite blade profile, but favorite colors as well.
Colorway.
I'm in love with this knife right now.
Colorway, Tonto blade. Honestly, there's not much to say that you guys already don't know about the Cold Steel Recon 1. This thing is solid.
Yeah.
It's so interesting because it comes in like this small little box. Like it's a very tight fit in the box.
It like barely fits in the box.
And then you open it and it's like, boom!
it's a knife.
That's a knife. No, this is really cool. You got the S35VN, the G10. I think it comes with, where this pocket clip is curved, it comes with an additional pocket clip so you can switch it up if you're a lefty.
It does.
And yeah, man, this thing is a workhorse. I don't know if you can get the stock on that blade, but
Yeah. And then obviously
it's a
with
beast.
the Demco Triad lock. So
Demco Triad.
super, super strong lock. Just a great knife.
Can we just look at something right now?
I know. Guys, Kurt is able to close a Cold Steel Triad lock.
I've been hitting the gym. It's no big deal. All right, you can get a Cold Steel Recon 1 for $120 on the website.
120. And that's a Blade HQ exclusive.
Right,
And
the
if,
Desert Warrior.
if Tonto's not your jam in that Recon 1, we have two other versions,
Two
Spear
other-
Point,
yep.
and I can't
Spear
Clip
Point
Point,
and,
probably. I actually
yeah,
can't remember.
it is a clip point.
So Spear Point, Clip Point, Tonto in the Desert Warrior, Blade HQ exclusive right now on the website. All right, next up we have got Alec. So Alec from YouTube, he says, it would be rad.
Yes!
There we go, buddy. To see a Medford London or a Dress Marauder. I'll tell you what, we'll just do both. So, Alec, we've got the London, and I wanted to actually pull these out at the same time because when we think Medford, I think we think Praetorians, right? Like huge knives. And these ones are both smaller knives.
This is cute.
Should have wiped it down a little bit. But yeah, these are cute little guys. So we've got the Medford London up here. So it's an S35VN blade, full titanium construction, obviously made in the USA. Milled pocket clip and titanium frame lock. So great little knife, just a great little in-pocket knife with that PVD coating. And that goes for $450. And then we've got the Dress Marauder, which is a D2 blade, full titanium construction, made in the USA, all of the wonderful things that we love about Medford, and this one goes for $500. Now, a cool thing that we have going with Medford right now is you can get a gift card with Medford knives. So if you buy a Medford knife under $450, you get a $50 gift card to Blade HQ. And if you buy a Medford knife over $450, you get a $100 gift card to Blade HQ. So both of these knives would get you a $100 gift card to Blade HQ that you can put to any purchase, just like whatever gift card. Do whatever you want with it.
And a T-shirt.
And a T-shirt. And you'd get a T-shirt. So anyways.
I actually really like this thing.
Yeah, no, these
It's
are both like I said, I think that we get lost in Medford sometimes and they just think, oh, it's Praetorians.
Right.
But he's got autos. He's got these little folders. Like obviously he has Praetorians. So yeah, kind of cool ones from Medford.
If Greg Medford heard that I called this cute,
oof, yeah,
he'd
no.
kill me. I would die. Greg, that's a tough knife.
I've heard Greg Medford does have small dogs. So he might be okay with you calling it cute.
Right.
He might be okay with it.
It's cute, but it's a workhorse. It actually feels really solid.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's cool. It's a good one. All right. I have got a fixed blade over here. This is the Bark River Fox River. The Fox River.
Fox River.
What does the fox say? I'm just kidding. Don't start that.
Don't start
Guys,
that.
This has got a red micarta, and I think it's... Yeah, 3V. I was going to say S35, but it's 3V steel. Yep. You've got this lanyard, kind of a... what would you put on that?
You could put anything. I mean, yeah, you could do your lanyard, and I know I've seen guys do lanyards where they'll like put a striker on the end of it, so they always have their striker on their knife.
Yeah.
Or just a striker. So sometimes these will come, I don't know if this one came with the sheath or not, but sometimes they'll come with a deeper sheath.
Right.
And so you put the lanyard so it's easier to pull the knife out.
Gotcha. Yeah, guys, this is a sweet knife. We had Mitch on in one of our other videos that we had, and he did all his fixed blade, and he had a few of these.
He really likes Bark River a lot.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is they just make an incredible knife. They have an incredible warranty, all made in the USA. So yeah, Bark River, epic knives. And then you get that 3V, which is an incredible steel. And he said that he hasn't had a big problem like with keeping that maintained in the field, like bushcrafting with it and stuff. Because 3V obviously is it's a super, super steel.
Right. This one, it's nice. Fits the ham hands pretty well.
And who wanted to see that one?
Let's see. Name not safe for work.
Ah, not safe for work. Okay. I remember this one. It's a YouTube username, or it was a Instagram username. So you know who you are, but it's not for a live broadcast.
Sorry, guys.
Thank you for making the suggestion, though.
No sketchy names for the live.
All right, we got a couple more call outs here. JMN NASA says, is it just me, or is having Kurt as Santa giving out knives better than having Santa throwing ugly sweaters down chimneys? I'd agree with that. I'd agree with that.
I mean, do I need the Santa beard? Or is my red beard okay?
No, your red beard's good. I mean, this is probably more true to Santa's,
right?
Norse,
yeah,
or northern roots. I don't know if it was Norse or not, but
Santa.
Chris Jaskulski says, "Hey, BHQ shot callers, let's get a Para 3 exclusive in LC 200N and yellow G10, pretty please." So LC 200N and yellow G10 Para 3. Let us know if you're watching live or if you're watching after. Let us know in the comments if you guys want to see that. We could probably make it happen.
Yeah,
but we'd have to see people want it.
Right.
Brandon Gwynn, he says, call out my daughter Leela Gwynn. She will think it's awesome if I can get her name in a video. Hey, Leela, how's it going?
Leela, yes.
Huge shout out
Glad you're watching.
To Brandon and to Leela. Thank you guys for tuning in. It really does mean the world to us to get the support from everybody out there.
It really
does. Huge shout out to our two knife nuts, Brandon and Leela. And then Jeremy Garland, he said, could I get a shout out? That would just make my day. I lost a knife at work today. And it would be rad. And he used rad. So Jeremy Garland, here's a shout out, buddy. Sorry you lost your knife. I'm sorry.
That's tough.
We talked a little while ago. If you guys haven't watched the knife banner we did on Blade HQ stories, I had a lot of fun on that one.
Yeah, that one actually
we took a bunch
really
of stories
fun.
From you guys, and we talked about boomerang knives and not boomerang knives. Maybe it'll be a boomerang knife.
Maybe it's a boomerang.
Maybe it'll come back around, buddy.
I hope so. I hope so.
So anyways, Jeremy, I hope your night gets better. A huge shout out from us here at Blade HQ. All right, so we've got a bunch of people that wanted to see the 943 clip point specifically. So we've got at Harmon Piles, at It's Me Eric G, at Custom EDC Knives, and at SDG Welding.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people that want to see this very specific Osborne. Is this the clip point? 430, 943. This is not
It's
the
a
clip point.
940-2.
This must have been all we had, guys. Sorry. Our main man Trevor helped us pull knives, so this must have been what they had. So we've got an Osborne, though.
Right.
And, when we're talking just great knives in general, the Osborne, whichever blade profile you go with, awesome knife. So this one's got the green back spacers. It's just a really subtle build. Goes for $174.25, which if you bought would get you a shirt, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then of course it's an Osborne. I mean, this has been an EDC staple for years, right?
I think it will be for the next bundle of years.
Yeah. And to be honest, I
classic.
always love this blade profile. This is always one of my favorite blade profiles. So anyways, it's a 940-2. Sorry, everybody. I didn't know what I was opening until I opened it. This is what happens when you do it live. You know what? If you guys aren't happy, let our main man Trevor know.
Guys, no, I gotta own it. We gotta have a little.
Oh, did you pull this one? Oh, guys, he almost let Trevor eat it on this one.
I can't do it. My conscience is just like on fire. Trevor, that wasn't you. That was me. It's not you. It's me. I'm sorry, guys. I failed. My bad.
All right, but Osborne is a sweet knife. It is a great knife to have, whichever blade variation you're into.
Right. Don't let me pull your knife.
What do we got next?
All right, up next we have got John McCall.
John
McCall.
Love it.
John McCall wanted to see the sweet Chavez Ultramar.
That's because John McCall has good taste.
I would agree. So let's see. You have this knife.
Not this version, but yes, I got the first run that we did. That was what, a year and a half ago now. Yeah, a year and a half ago I got that one. This is the first when we first launched them, and since then there's been a lot of really rad variations. This one, this is a special variation that Ramon cooked up for us, and he just did some different customization to a few pieces, and this is one of them. So pretty sweet, and the price didn't get jacked up with the customization, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, so you got S35VN, and then this titanium, right?
Yep, titanium.
Yeah, this titanium plate that they inlaid is the custom thing from Ramon.
Yep.
And then you guys know the pocket clip. It's like infamous.
Yep, the divisive pocket clip. I love it. Some people don't. I think it's because I know Ramon and I respect Ramon, and it works because I know him, and I'm like, no problem carrying that around, right?
Right.
But if you don't know the story behind this knife, you don't know Ramon, you might be like, not sure. We have a blade show video we did with him. It was 2 blade shows ago now. So go back in the videos and check it out, and you get to know Ramon a little bit, and you can understand the pocket clip a little better.
This is what I like, though. Oh, hang on. Nice and tight pocket clip.
It is a nice tight pocket clip.
Bear with me, guys.
You trying to get it under the skull?
Yes. Look at that.
There you go.
Skulltastic.
Skulltastic.
That's awesome.
And what does that go for?
This one right here goes for $325 on the website. And I'm telling you, you cannot go wrong with the Chavez.
It's honestly worth every penny. There are a few knives in that bracket that I own that I can just with no reservations be like, yes.
Right.
That's one of them. Yes, that's a huge yes.
When you bought yours, I was so close to buying mine, and I never did it. And I'm actually like, that's twisted in my heart.
All right, next up, we've got a knife that just went back in stock, and that is the Boker Vox Compact. So this is a Blade HQ exclusive that we've done with Boker and Jesper Voxnäs. So Voxnäs designed it, Boker supplied it, and we sell it. So just a snappy little Cali Legal Auto. This thing goes for $44.95 on the website. Not much more to say. Just it's a great design.
It really is
nice
sweet.
Deep carry pocket clip. Last time we had these in, they sold out almost instantly. And I know there's a couple on the website right now, so if you've been trying to get yourself a compact, now's the time to get it, because I don't know when we're going to be restocking with the holidays and stuff. I don't know when the next restock's going to be. But really, really great knife. And that also brings us in touch with Boker. So if you guys haven't seen it yet, we just launched a Boker shop tour. We went to Boker, Germany, and did a big shop tour there. Jamie did an incredible, unbelievable edit on that trip. Top notch, man. Without bragging, I really think it's one of the best pieces we've ever done, right? And I just talked on the camera. Jamie did all the work.
Yeah, seriously, you were nothing. Jamie was everything.
Jamie was everything. So I'm just hyping
kidding,
up
man.
Jamie on this one, guys.
No way. They both did a stellar job.
It really is just such a rad piece of work that we did. And we brought back some rad knives from Boker, Germany. So we had Boker, Germany make an exclusive for us. So this is a beer barrel trapper that they make. They make this pattern, but the blade finish is what's exclusive. So this is an acid wash, acid wash or something. Acid stone wash. I can't remember what they're calling it, but this is the first knife they've ever done the finish on, which was kind of cool. And while we were at Germany, we wanted to film the process, and they're like, nope. They're like, we literally just invented this. We can't have anybody like leaking it on accident or anything. So
that's cool though.
Kind of a cool deal. These are made in Solingen, Germany. This is made out of like German beer barrels, which is kind of cool.
Like old.
Yeah.
Historic German beer barrels.
Yeah, it's not like beer barrels from yesterday. These are like...
this is authentic stuff.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. It adds history to the piece.
It does. It really does. And the rad thing is me and Jamie helped break down some of the barrels and cut them, and we helped like stamp some of the bolsters.
Nice.
So like if you guys buy one of these knives, we might have touched it, which is kind of cool.
That is pretty cool.
So anyways, we've got a handful of those left on the website. Jump on, because once those are gone, those ones will be gone. It's a limited run. We may or may not bring them back, but for sure, those ones are very, very limited. And they go for like $60.
Sounds like we might need to get some more beer barrels and drink them dry. I'm just teasing. All right. You got more comments, or am I going?
No, you're going.
I'm going, and I've got this Microtech Ultratech with the Natural G10. Look at that. It's kind of see-through, kind of not. It's mysterious to the eyes, and it just makes you want to glance into the depths. Guys, this thing is sweet. We always talk about Microtech, Ultratex. This is the same deal.
Yeah,
it's great pocket clip. You got a glass breaker, solid action. This is essentially the staple, or the bar. This is the bar that was set for a lot of OTFs, and I personally think that this is one of the better ones. And the Natural Jade, that's exclusive.
Yeah, this is an exclusive with us right now. We had some UTX 70s, they're sold out. And then we have some Ultratex and some UTX 85s. They're getting close to sold out. So we wanted to show you guys, with both Christmas approaching quickly and the stock on this approaching quickly to end, we wanted to make sure you guys saw this. The cool thing I like about this is Microtech did a clear scale a while ago. It was like a plastic clear scale. And it would get scratched up, and it was fine. Like, it was still cool. But with the G10, you can still see, and it won't get all scratched up.
Right.
So this one's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't know if you guys can see that.
It makes me nervous when you fire and suck that thing in like that. That is not how OTFs are supposed to be fired.
That's not how it goes, guys. Don't follow me. I'm special. 350 on the website.
And who wanted to see that one?
Kane Offrey.
Kane Offrey.
My homie.
There's our main man, Kane. I don't know Kane, but he sounds like a good guy.
I know Kane. He's a good guy. All right.
We got a couple other call outs here. Joshua Clayton. He said, I think Zach is rad. Thanks, buddy.
He's super rad.
Gen F2 Gaming said, we need a compilation of every time someone said rad in a knife banner. Ooh, that'd be long. That'd be a long night.
3.5 hours later.
It would be longer.
It
would be longer than all of the knife banners put together somehow.
So rad.
Cody Turner said the shop tour was great. Thanks, buddy. Thank you for the support. Thanks for watching that. If you guys haven't seen it, really check it out. We're really proud of it. It was great work, and the people at Boker were absolutely incredible. Like, it was just really neat to go to a completely different country and just see, like, oh, wait, you guys are also just as stoked on knives as the rest of us. Right. Like, most of the employees were walking around with like 3 or 4 knives in their pocket, not just because we were there. Just like, that's how they roll. So it's kind of exciting.
Well, and so you guys don't ever get to hear or see this part, but these guys go to Germany, they come back. Jamie has been grinding hard at this edit for
over 2 months.
Forever.
Yeah.
And finally the piece is done. It's out there, and honestly, it's kind of a big achievement.
Yeah.
I'm going across the pond over to a knife manufacturer that's been there for hundreds of years.
Yeah. Over 300 years of history.
Right. And creating this awesome, epic shop tour of such an iconic brand.
Yeah, like I said, Jamie just did a great job. We'll stop praising Jamie so much, but Really, Jamie did a great job.
I have to praise Jamie because every time I stab the table,
Yeah,
and I
it's true.
haven't yet.
Toxic Tribal says, I need to see ham hand knives because I like Kurt have hams. Yeah, we've done a couple knife banners on like knives that are good with gloves, so good with big hands. Knives that are good for work knives, but maybe we should just do a best ham knives at Blade HQ at Knife Banner.
do it.
Might have to do it.
Let's do it.
And then Rambo Sonin said, y'all hear me out, Mermaid Auto. I love it.
What?
Could you imagine like a Poseidon-inspired like OTF mermaid?
Oh my gosh. Stop.
Rambo,
You're giving me chills.
Goosebumps.
You're giving me
Rambo,
the
I like the
chills.
way you think, man. Guys, don't forget to suggest some knives down in the comments for us to pull. And like I said, we got an elf running around. We're almost done with the knives on the table. We'd love to pull some of your stuff live. So if you want us to talk about some of those knives, let us know. I mean, since we're in, what do you got in your pocket today? What are you carrying?
Well, I know it's going to be a big surprise to you guys, but I have the Benchmade.
Wait,
bug out.
when did you start carrying a bug out? That's weird.
That is so weird, right? I just, it was one of those knives that wasn't too popular. I just thought I'd try it out.
It's kind of a sleeper. Nobody's really heard of it.
No, man, this is my Benchmade bug out. This is one of many, actually. And I don't know. Sean's on the B cam here. Sean, can you zoom right in on that? Whose face is that?
Look at that.
What? Oh my gosh, what a handsome fella.
What a handsome devil. Right on. So I got an interesting knife in my pocket today
Tell me.
that Kurt was yelling at a lot. He was yelling at me about it. So let me share.
Not true.
We got actually some really neat. We got a couple really neat community things that have come in over the last month and a half. But we've been so busy, like literally, like trying to get these sales out and get you guys like up to speed on what we have for sale, so you guys didn't miss out on a grill knife. That we haven't had a chance to do some call outs. So we're gonna do just a couple community call outs. So this is from Kendall C. I don't know if they want their full name on
You're right.
Knife Banner. So Kendall C. So they ordered this knife that's in my pocket right now. They ordered one of these when they were still in stock.
One of those. You mean
Now-
that magical thing in your
Now, you
hand?
guys know that at Blade HQ, we're not allowed to buy mermaids. We have to earn them. That's just all that we can't buy one. You have to earn one. So this knife was on my desk wrapped in a note. So I'm going to read the note real quick.
Read it.
Okay, so from Kendall C. I watched a recent knife banner and heard Zach say he hadn't gotten a mermaid yet because he hasn't earned it. Well, I think he has, and I feel most of the people who watch Knife Banner would agree. I'm a single mom and a teacher who so appreciates a good, clean show I can come home and watch and unwind in distress. You guys make me laugh and I learn a lot. So Zach, here's a Boca mermaid knife. May she have many cool and crazy adventures with you. Hope to see her in a pocket check. Now, when I put this in my pocket, and I was just like, hey, there was a fan thing, I'm gonna like bring it up during the Knife Banner. Kurt's like, how dare you? How dare you? And the last Knife Banner, we told a mermaid story on the Knife Stories Banter. If you guys haven't watched that, it was a lot of fun. We told the story of me being in the freezing lake for an hour, or over an hour, right? In this lake that was like literally almost frozen to do the mermaid shot at the beginning of Knife Banner.
Right.
And a lot of you guys said the same thing. So I got a mermaid in my pocket.
You know
but
what?
Kurt was a little resistant, so I'm gonna put him on the spot live and see if this counts or not.
Well, let's see this.
Okay, let's see this guy. He's gonna see if it's forged or not.
You know, it is. This is totally photoshopped by Zach, and this does not work. Hey, you want to know what, though? This actually is very interesting that you would bring this up on this Knife Banter.
Why is that?
Because, us as a team, a large portion of the marketing department, we're missing a few. They've already gone home.
Right.
But
I don't know what's happening right now.
we have thought over this holiday season and you taking over and just crushing it, and we've been doing such a good job, and it all literally stands on Zach's shoulders. He is the mastermind. So we got you a little something that you have well deserved.
Nice.
Well earned.
I think I know who
Kendall,
that is.
Kendall was right.
Yes. That's awesome.
So
Really though, guys, this guy's been working tirelessly to show you guys knives. Day and night he's here working
Dude,
hard.
this
so.
is awesome. And it's like signed by the team too.
No,
this is
literally.
rad.
No, you guys need to know this. Literally, Zach is here probably 70 to 90 hours any given week.
Like 6,
And-
7 day weeks, like almost every week.
Right. No joke. This whole prep for the holiday season, it's like, Zach, do you ever sleep? Probably not.
Yeah.
This is awesome. Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah,
this
man.
This is rad.
You deserve that. And you know what? You deserve that one too.
Dude.
You know what?
Dual wield in those
Dual
things.
wield. Yes.
Next pocket
Oh
check,
my
I'm going to
gosh.
be dual wielding mermaids.
That's awesome. Thanks, guys.
That's awesome. Thank you, guys.
Of course, man.
All right, I feel like I'm blushing now a lot.
It's okay. Well deserved.
I finally earned a mermaid.
You have
I'm really
earned
excited.
it. Twice over, you have earned.
Now I don't have to
earned it.
work anymore. I got a mermaid.
He can quit. He's done.
Right on. All right. Well, just a couple other. I'm like off my game now.
I
Now,
know.
like I feel a little off my game
We
now.
threw him off.
Just a couple other really quick call outs. So we have this. This is actually kind of cool. So this is his name's Baron Hansen. He mailed in a knife a little while ago for us to look at, and we're going to put this knife on the shelf behind us. So Baron, but I want to give you a shout out. He watches Knife Banter. He's been inspired by Knife Banter. He started making custom knives. So you can check him out on, go to Facebook and type in Red Baron, and he's somewhere in there. You'll find he makes custom knives if you want to see his work. But he sent in this, I think it's CQC 6, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, he made this micarta scale out of like a rigging strap.
Oh, like a heavy duty toe strap?
Apparently this is what he does for work. And
Oh,
so
that's
he
cool.
made a micarta scale out of that, and then he's also making like custom fixed blades and stuff. So Baron,
That is
huge
cool.
shout out. This is really cool, man. It's gonna go on the shelf. You gotta show
Plus-
that picture though.
Plus, who does that look like? Could they be brothers?
He kind of
Because
looks.
you put that hat on Zach,
Yeah.
and it's a twin.
Yeah, and
it's a
he,
match.
he honestly looks a lot like my little brother Logan, like a
Really?
lot. And then on top of that, look, he's like with a live
Yeah.
deer just hanging out.
What
This guy's
the-
magical. I'm into
What
this.
the buck? What the buck, guys?
So, anyways, Baron, we might put this on the back too on the shelf, but
I'm
for
gonna get
sure,
a frame for it.
for sure,
I'm
we're gonna
frame
put
it.
that knife on the shelf. Anyways, all right.
I've got a couple more.
Okay. I got a
Should I
couple
ju-
more too.
okay.
I got to get back on my game though, because I'm a little emotional feeling about
Right.
getting a mermaid. I know
Well.
it's silly, but it's a big deal around here to get a mermaid. So why don't you go first?
Okay, I've got a knife that the Go Fast kid wanted to see, and it is an Emerson Mini Commander.
Yeah.
And this thing's cool for, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why the reasons.
Let me tell you why.
I can't English right now. It's got the wave, it's got the thumb disc. You know, you can no.
You don't want to do that, but you could.
No.
You could, but you don't want to do that.
But this
He was
thing's
trying to
cool.
front flip it. It's not a good idea.
It's got a big belly. It's got your serrations.
Yeah,
I'm not a serration guy.
Yeah.
But I can definitely respect the need of it for certain jobs.
And that's the thing is for me, knives with serrations are like work based, right? Like if I
Right.
was in a line of work where I was cutting a lot of rope and stuff, all day I would have serration,
Right.
right? But most of what I do, either in my shop or just around here, which is
Right.
office work, right? Like
envelopes.
yeah, straight edges is just good enough for me.
Yeah.
But specifically, this user, I forget who it was.
The Go Fast kid.
Yeah, the Go Fast kid. He was like, Emerson never gets any play, so we do give Emerson some play, but we figured,
And-
hey, might as well pull one and show it off.
And it's on his Christmas list, guys. So
It's a good one.
the Go Fast kid, he needs one of these.
Yeah.
And you guys could send one to him for $202.
$202, you can make his Christmas.
Right. No, the Go Fast kid wanted to see this, and we made it happen.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed it.
There we go. All right. So from Stefan Barabas, he wanted to see some case knives, and honestly, around this time of year is when I start thinking about kind of traditionals and case knives, because like this is when my grandpas would always give me some sort of rad traditional knife. So we've got the case cutler. This is obviously the Barlow pattern. This one's on sale for $36.99. Obviously case, so made in the USA. It's got all the history. And I love, the Barlow pattern is my favorite. When we're talking patterns in the traditional world, the Barlow pattern is my favorite pattern. And I think it's because my first knife was a Barlow branded Barlow.
Right.
Right? And so it's got a special place in my heart. And then obviously we got the Texas toothpick. This is also one of my, I just picked my two favorite
I
patterns,
want to
really is
know.
what it was.
I want to know who actually uses this as a toothpick. And if you are, why?
Because they're from Texas. You
Guys.
got to do it bigger in Texas, man. That's why.
Hard- That's a big toothpick. Man,
So
I guess
if-
big steak, big toothpick.
Exactly. If you guys
Understand.
don't own a traditional and you're looking to get into one, obviously case is always a good way to go because it's just tried and true and made in America. I think they've been in operation since like 1905.
Whoa.
So not quite the 300 plus years that Boker's been doing it.
Right.
But for the United States, that's a long time to be in
That is a
continuous
long time.
operation. They might be the oldest continually operating knife maker in the United States. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure that's the case.
Double check.
It's live, you know.
Yeah, double check. Let us know.
All right. And then FJ55IRONPIG. So I think it's FJ55 Iron Pig. He said, Jamie is the unsung hero of Knife Banter. He's awesome. I had to radio edit that just a little
I
bit.
think we should get Jamie up here.
No. We'll leave Jamie. He doesn't want to come up here. He's clicking buttons.
I know. Right now he's like, Kurt, you son of a gun.
And then Tyler Spreckle says that he wants a flashlight banter. He wants to know, or wants an O-light, but is there better? So he just kind of wants to see. That could be interesting. I mean, we do carry quite a few lights. I don't have a lot of personal pocket time with more lights than my Phoenix.
Yeah.
I love my
me
Phoenix, but
I have a few flashlights, but
yeah, maybe we'll carry a couple, and maybe we'll spice it up and throw it into banter
and
somewhere.
maybe we'll just do a dark banter, no lights except for the OLEDs.
and then
and
yeah,
different
we just like turn it
flashlights.
on this way and we talk about the light while we're doing it.
Welcome to Knife Banter.
All right, what else you got on the table?
Okay, this is the last one I have over here. This is the Spyderco Stretch 2 Sprint Run in Ivory. Ivory GFN scales.
Yeah.
4-way reversible. It's actually a pretty cool one. When I saw these go for sale, I was like, oh, yeah. Do you guys want to watch me botch this spider flick?
Oh, hey, there we go.
Bro, nailed it. Guys, this is actually a cool one. I don't know how long these are going to last. It's $94. It's VG10 steel.
And that's why we grabbed it, because we've seen this. It's a sprint run, and we see it like come in kind of waves, and every time it comes in, it goes away again. So Trevor spotted it and was like, whoa, this has been coming and going a lot. So we figured, hey, we'll
Right.
throw it on while we have it so you guys can see it live.
Yeah, and then you guys pick this up, and you could get a Lynch Northwest. pocket.
Maybe. I don't know.
Depending.
It might
You
may
gotta-
or may not fit. Check to see if it fits or not.
Yeah, but it's a pretty sweet knife.
Yeah, it's a
For
good one.
95 bucks.
All right. Next up, it looks like I got two. So let's do these two.
That was HP Violin that wanted to see this one.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah.
HP,
There you go.
there you go, buddy.
All right, next up, we've had a lot of people ask to see the Hogue Deca. So the Hogue Deca, this is a new folder from Hogue. It came out like a month ago. So it's pretty fresh, pretty new. You got the G10 handles, you got 20 CV blade, and then I think they call it the Able Lock, I'm pretty sure. Yep, Able Lock. So the Able Lock, this is an Elishewitz Hogue design. Elishewitz is the designer for Hogue, and great pocket piece. So there are, I think it's the EX, not the EX-A01. I love my EX-A01. That's my little micro switch.
Right.
But the EX-01, I'm pretty sure is the name on it. Hogue, name your knives. Pretty sure it's the EX-01.
I can't wait till they make one and they call it the Zac.
Yeah, no.
The Zac.
but it's a really good knife. It's just a little big. And so it's nice to see something from Hogue that's a little more compact, all made in the USA, incredible warranty, and just really, really good people over there at Hogue. And one of the things I love about Hogue is the people who run the company are also machinists and engineers.
That's cool.
So it's like they literally used to work on the shop floor doing the other side of Hogue, which is like gun grips and stuff. They literally used to work on the shop floor, and they've worked their way up.
That's
so
cool.
even the guys at the top making decisions, they're machinists and engineers, and so they understand the trade. And I got big respect for that. So
That's really
anyways,
cool.
this is the Hogue Deca. There's tons of great Hogues on the website, but the Deca is a new one. It's a really, really awesome one. And then real quick, before we jump into some of your guys' live suggestions for knives, we've got the, this is the ZT Anso. This is the 0230 slip joint. So you got a nice
Slip.
half stop. And this is a slip joint from ZT. And Andrew Wilmont wanted to see this. He said, for us poor souls condemned by governmental stupidity to not be able to carry locking knives. I don't know where he lives, but it sounds like it might be a little, maybe not the most knife-friendly laws where he currently lives.
Move to Utah.
There we go, right? But this is a pretty interesting entry from ZT. Not
It
something I
is.
would have expected to see from them.
Right.
So you got a 20 CV blade. Obviously, you got the carbon fiber with the blue anodized backspacer. It's got a nice half stop to it. I like a knife half stop in my slip joints. And it doesn't have like a really hard pull, and it doesn't have a really hard close.
Right.
So it feels good.
It actually is way
It's
nice.
just a classy little in-pocket knife. It doesn't have a pocket clip or anything. So that goes for $180 on the website.
That carbon fiber makes it super light. It's one
Yeah.
of those knives that you set down in your pocket and it's like, oh, I don't have anything in my pocket.
Yeah, exactly. It really is. All right. Lyndon Arden says, how about a flannel shirt, Banter? Love you, Zach. It's just what I wear.
great idea.
That's just how it is.
I'm not, and that's not, he's not joking. That's every single day.
Yeah.
He's got a flannel.
Yeah, it's just what
Flannel and boots.
flannel and boots.
That's him.
All right. So Logan has got a couple knives from you guys. We won't be able to do them all, but we should be able to dive into a good handful of them. Logan, how's it going, buddy?
Good. There's
Nice.
some good stuff in here.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm seeing some stuff I haven't seen in a while. Since you're on, what do you got in your pockets today?
I'm all blacked out today.
Blackout. Yeah.
Blackout, bug out.
Man, you guys, I don't know if you guys have heard about this. Benchmade makes this new knife called the Bug Out.
Really?
And it's just kind of a sleeper. You had one, right, in your pocket?
Yes,
You guys
I
should check it
did.
out sometime. You know, the number one thing we heard from people that or not number one thing, we heard a lot of people wanted to see a bug out, but we heard a lot of you be like, please no bug outs. So
It's a good one.
just in our
That's
pockets.
all.
Just in our
People
pockets.
what they want.
There you go.
Yeah,
Right. Thanks, buddy. All right, I'll jump into this first one if you want to kind of look through that. Oh, and I got another big. How did I end up with more knives than you? We didn't divide this up very well, guys. All right, so this is a Kaiser design. I haven't seen this one in a long time, so I'm gonna have to just read the paper because I don't remember any of the specs on this. This is a Yuli Hennick sea lion. I don't know who requested this, but anyways, it's a sea lion. It's got an S35 VN blade. It goes for $140. Titanium construction with the titanium lock bar, that nice blue pocket clip with the matching pivot. And as you would expect with anything with Kaiser, just really smooth, really great action. One thing I like about this one, having it in hand, I've never handled this knife, is it's contoured. So the titanium's contoured, so it actually is like really smooth and it feels really nice in hand. Personally, I'd like a little jimping right here. I like a little jimping on the back of my spine. But it doesn't feel too slippery, which is nice.
That's good.
Yeah. So good little knife from Kaiser. To be honest, I've never used it. This is the first time I've ever held it, but really smooth, really nice lock bar, and I like this contour design. So kind of a cool one. Whoever recommended this.
I have another one for you.
Okay.
This is a Zach. Zach needs to talk about this knife. It is the real deal. Let's see. What else we got going on? Here, I'll just jump in. Here.
Yeah.
Tag
let's see.
team.
Let's see. Because I've still got
Tag
that big
team.
one I want to do. And let's see. Oh, yeah, we're going to do this one for sure.
Okay, guys, this is the Launch 4 in blue. Now, it's got a Damascus blade,
Yep.
and it's got that super sweet slim pocket design, and it's a Kershaw launch. It opens and closes like a dream. Honestly, guys, I feel like this is another one like the bug out that we talk about so much.
Yeah, but this is the thing
But it's good.
it's a good knife, and when we're looking at knives that sell the most, or knives you guys talk about the most, or knives that fit a certain category the most, the Kershaw Launch 4 is a lot of those mosts, where it's a great little knife. It's California legal. It's made in the United States. It's got a great warranty. I mean, it really has like kind of all the components, and we work with Kershaw and we do a bunch of exclusives. This one being one of our exclusives as well.
And Damascus Launch 4 for $90.
Yeah,
That's pretty sweet.
pretty sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, Launch 4. You love it.
All right. Our main man Trevor hit me up with the names of some of the people that asked for these things. So the Captain Bone asked for that Kaiser Sea Line. So Captain Bone, there you go, buddy. Which one did you just do? You just
Launch
did the
4.
Launch 4. Let's see, Launch 4. Nope, don't see the Launch 4. Sorry.
Whoever you are, you're awesome.
Skyline BC wanted to see the Espada. This is the large lockback knife. Here's my thing. Who's this? Skyline? Skyline BC. Here's the thing, buddy. If you're gonna get an Espada, get the XL.
You just gotta go
Right?
big.
Just do it. Just get the full pocket sword XL. And this is, it's got the Demco Triad lock, G10 design. It's got, this one's just an Oz 10A blade, nice little serviceable blade. You got the thumb disc for opening. And the thing that I love about these knives, and I've said it before, is that they surprisingly fit in your pocket really well. Like it's kind of
Oh my
crazy.
gosh.
Like even the XL, it's like out to here. You get the XL and you put it in your pocket. You're like, oh whoa, like it actually fit in my pocket. Now if you wear, if you're a lady and you wear, you know, like regular lady pants, it will not. The Launch 4 probably will, but the Espada XL or the Espada Large will not.
It's a little bit of a difference.
Yeah, this is
size.
slightly bit different knife. This one goes for $119.99 on the website, and really like that's a lot of knife for $120. And the
It
rad thing
really
is, you get yourself a Tect T-Shirt right now if you buy one. So great knife, great suggestion, Skyline BC. Thanks, buddy.
Okay, guys, we got another one right here. Now, I saved this one for myself because I think it's really cool. I've actually never held one. This is a Winkler Knives. This is the WK2 Everyday Fixed Blade. Black micarta, black coated blade. Look how deep that jimping is.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I love that how Winkler does there's like the little mohawk they'll put on it as well, so you get kind of that ramp for your thumb.
Right.
There's a lot about Winkler that I really like about their fixed blades.
Dude, you need to. So at first I was like, that jimping is going to be rough.
Mm-hmm.
You need to try that.
Oh wow,
That's actually really nice.
Yeah. So I guess the way to describe this is it's like the cuts are close enough together that you don't feel the edges of the different cuts. So you get like some grip, you get some texture, but you don't get you're not getting the edges of it all. Huh. That's actually really cool.
It's actually really cool.
Yeah.
I like the textured micarta. With micarta, if you get it wet, it tends to add grip, but with these extra little millings on the micarta, it'll just, I mean, that thing's not coming out of your
You know,
hand.
and when we started, we looked at the Lackey and we looked at the Bradford, and this falls right in the same line as far as, you know, this is called an EDC fixed blade, and I would definitely EDC a knife this size. Seems like a really good one.
I'm really surprised on the jimping.
Yeah.
And
they usually use like a pretty rad steel. The blade steel on this is 80 CRV2. So yeah, like a really awesome steel. Nice full tang design. Great little blade. $330.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know who wanted to see that one, but
I might know. I gotta check my notes. KJ.
KJ. Oh my gosh, KJ. Winkler Knives. This is actually really cool.
All right, so another knife that I carried during the Kurt admires this Winkler.
Sorry.
No, admire, dude. It's a really cool knife.
I want to.
Another knife that I carried during the 30-day fixed blade challenge, which hopefully we'll have a video coming soon, was the Giant Mouse GMF1. This has got an M390 blade. Obviously, it's just a skeletonized, you know, full tank construction. You got a little jimping up here, a little bit farther back than on other Giant Mouses. Giant Mouses, it's a little more to the point. And then a little bit of jimping right here on that choil, which I actually really liked. So yeah, really good knife. I found that for me, even with a medium-sized hand, I did like to have a lanyard on there. And it wasn't just because of how it fit my hand. It was also because of how it fits in the sheath. And the sheath is beautiful, handmade sheath. I did not enjoy wearing it on my belt at all, but I wore it as a slip inside of my pocket, and it was perfect. On the belt, it sat a little high. And because for a lot of my work, my 9-to-5 job here at HQ, I sit a lot, right? And I found that it kind of dug into my hip a bit. So, but you put it in your pocket, it was great. Great as an in-pocket knife. And I can actually, it's off camera. Give me 1 second. I can actually show you guys how sharp this thing comes out of the box. Remember the story?
What?
What were you doing?
Nothing.
Okay, so I haven't bought a new Carhartt jacket in 10 years or something like that.
Right.
So I finally broke down and ordered one because I got battery acid all over my old one, and it
was sad.
You saw it, right? It was shredded.
Sad.
It was shredded. So I go to open it from Carhartt, and I had this knife in my pocket during the challenge. So I took this out and I pinched the plastic. I didn't swipe or anything. I literally just like cut the plastic like a normal human being, right? I felt no resistance at all, right? And I looked down, and I had cut through the duck cloth, and it was like surgical. Like it was a perfect cut through the duck cloth. So I had to take it to my seamstress, and she fixed it up for me.
Fixed it up.
Yeah. So anyways, that's a testament of how sharp these dang things come.
That is a sharp knife. I like these. I definitely need the lanyard for the hams.
And the hams for sure.
But it's actually really cool. And if you guys are into the leather sheaths,
yeah,
this one is actually
it is premium.
Really
premium. And like I said, it goes in the pocket beautifully. Maybe you would like it on your belt. I didn't. But yeah, sweet knife from Giant Mouse, goes for about $135.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, let's see if we got any other. Let's see. Username Trapper. Just letting you guys know that I was the one that asked for the Launch 4, and I meant to say the Blade HQ exclusive one with the blue blade, but LOL, my mistake. So, like I said, we have a ton of different exclusives. We have a blue bladed one and a red bladed one as well.
With matching pocket clips.
With matching pocket clips, and then of course we have the blue one with Damascus. So, Trapper, thank you for the Launch 4. Sorry, we didn't get the right one. It sounds like he didn't communicate it very well. All right, sweet. So last knife on the table is from Amazing Duck Hunter. I'd love to see an LT Wright. Could you show one off tonight? Of course we can, buddy. No problem. Now, usually when we show off an LT Wright, it's like the little guys.
Yeah, it's
right?
like a little
3-4 inch. Yeah, and I can't remember the name of them, but we usually show those off. And I was on the website and I saw the picture of this, but I didn't look at the specs. And so I was like, oh yeah, LT Wright, like it's just gonna be a nice little like regular EDC pocket knife. So that's what we got.
It's a leaf spring. It is literally a leaf spring.
So this is the Gen 3 fixed blade. It's got a matte black micarta handle. It's an 01 blade steel, which is awesome. It looks like it's got, what's the grind on this? It looks like an Appleseed grind. This is the first time I've ever handled this one. So it's a convex, yeah, just a nice convex grind you guys can see there.
Look how thick
this whole thing,
the
man.
spine is so
we were
thick.
making jokes about folding swords. This is just a sword.
This is just a sword. And it's big, too.
It is, man.
Look at that handle.
But here's the thing. There's a couple things I really like about this. So first off, it's got a really neutral handle.
Right.
Sometimes with bushcrafting knives, they try to force your hand into a position. And I find that when I'm doing bushcrafting tasks, it's very repetitive and you can get a hot spot really easy.
Right.
So I like that it's very neutral, very, very neutral group. I can do what I want here. The second thing that I like is that it's got these pinch marks on this here. So if you are doing more fine work, right? And we hear it all the time. I think Lynn Thompson is probably the most famous person for saying it, but you hear it all over the place. You can do everything with a big knife that you can do with a small knife, but you can't do everything you can do with a big knife with a small knife. Nope, other way around. You can do everything you can do with a small knife with a big knife. There it is. But you can't do it the other way around. So basically, if you have a big knife, you're covered. If you have a small knife, you might find limitations.
Right.
And you won't find any limitations with this one.
Seriously, look how thick this is.
It's
all the way up.
thick stock.
Literally up until the tip starts to drop down.
Exactly. And then it's got a nice sharp edge on it. So nice sharp edge for your fire steel striking. Again, nice pinch grip for doing more detailed work. And then a nice neutral grip. So this is a beautiful piece from LT Wright.
Let's see this.
This is another amazing, company made in the USA. Just great quality. And then of course you got the beautiful leather sheath. And I know a lot of you
Smells
guys
so
who are
good.
like hardcore into bushcrafting like the dangle. I personally do on my Puko as well. And then you can just wear it directly on the hip.
Do you want to know what's nice about the dangle? It's so when it's on your hip, and you go to sit down,
right,
it can pivot or
exactly.
move.
Yeah.
The same way with I've seen a couple gun holsters, leather handmade stuff that is also that way.
Yeah. So
nice to be able to move it out of the way and still carry such a big piece.
Exactly, and that is a huge knife. I actually want to take that out and get it dirty. It just looks like it wants to get knocked through some wood or something. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Maybe in a future video.
Maybe.
So that goes for $250 on the website. I think that's it. There's a lot of knives. This is a lot of fun. These were all knives you guys wanted to see. So as a reminder, if you're watching live or if you're watching in the next few days, Christmas is next week. So if there are any knives on the table or any knives at Blade HQ that you're looking to get, now is the time to do it. I don't know, had a ton of fun. What's your favorite knife on the table right now?
Oh, you would do that to me?
There's a lot. There's a lot to
so
choose from.
many.
Yeah.
Oh, I really want to say Sabenza, but that's just like an easy cop out.
I mean, it's
sick, but everybody wants a Sabenza, right?
I got you.
Everybody wants a Sabenza.
I got you.
I think I would actually go with this Winkler.
That Winkler is beautiful.
I am fascinated by this thing.
Yeah, that Winkler is beautiful.
It's pretty sweet.
So
like it.
on the table, I can't. It's just
Obviously. It's an obvious choice.
Obviously, but we didn't go with the obvious choice.
Right,
you didn't go
right.
with your obvious
Right.
choice. We didn't go with the obvious choice. To be honest, I'm kind of stoked on this, dude.
Yeah.
This thing's pretty rad. I legitimately need to find an excuse to like go out and get this thing dirty.
Guys, give us an excuse in the comments. Give us an excuse. We need to go and use that
We
thing.
need to go use that thing. Anyways, it was a ton of fun, guys. Let us know down in the comments what your favorites are. Thanks for tuning in live if you tuned in live. Thanks for tuning in if you didn't tune in live. Hopefully this was helpful, getting some comparisons and seeing some of the knives. And see you on the next one.